climb up in here. Close the door, pull the wheel down, fire it up, make sure that's working. Lights working, yeah. Alright, I think we're good to go. Just radio Steve quick. Big dog to weird cat. Over. Huh, wonder if his isn't working. Big dog to weird cat, over. Big dog to weird cat, over. Man, I ain't gonna answer you if you're gonna call me weird cat. Oh, come on, Steve. We're just having fun. We're out here doing what we love. Man, you can have fun without making fun of me. Oh, Steve. Come on, what's the point of having CB radios if we can't have nicknames? I ain't gonna call you Big Dog. I mean, I think it's a pretty cool name. And I ain't like the name Weird Cat. Why is my name Weird Cat? I don't know, Steve. It's just something I came up with. I thought it was pretty fitting. Why is that fitting? I don't know, Steve. Let's just let that one go. He's kind of on edge today. I wonder why. So we're out here harvesting a different field that we're not used to harvesting around here. We've never harvested this in our series yet, and that is because this field actually belongs to a local family that the head farmer, their dad, he actually got injured in a grain bin accident. Luckily no one was hurt, and luckily our local fire department was trained in grain bin rescue, so they actually were there in plenty of time, and they helped save him, and he is good, but he is injured and he can't get his crops off. So some local farmers around the area are teaming up, and we're all helping out to get his crops harvested this summer and in fall, because it looks like it's going to be a pretty extended injury. So we are out here and we're doing this. He said that for any of the extra income that we get after he meets his quota on each field, whoever harvests the field can keep it, just as a thanks to anybody that's helped him. So Steve and I, we decided that we were going to hop on this field. One, because it's one that really needed to be harvested. It was ready to go, and he was just about to actually start working on it when he had that accident. So we weren't ready to harvest our crops yet, and this is actually the second day that we've been working on this field. So Steve brought his combine down, I brought mine, and we are kind of going on this together. A local guy actually lent us his grain cart, so we got Barry over there. He's running the 8070 on the grain cart, and here he comes now. So we we're getting through this field. We're not even halfway done yet, but we're working on it, and we'll get her done eventually here. So yeah, it's feels good to kind of help out a neighbor farmer and get some harvesting done. This is first time Steve and I have ever actually even worked in the same field together with our combines. So he's got himself a 4040 over there, and we got our good old N-series gleaner here. So she is a pretty one. And we got our ag leader monitor there. And got the window cracked right now because it's a hot one today. So just back up here. Let Barry go by quick. You're fired up and we're back going. So I'm kind of taking care of this headland here, or these headlands, while Barry's kind of just continuing to go on the up and downs. Or Steve, sorry. There's a lot of workers going on here. So Steve is in the combine, so he is going on the up and downs, and I'm taking care of these outside rows / headlands right now. So because I do have a bigger grain capacity and a bigger head, so I am running a 25-foot head, and he is on a 15-foot head. So he's got a little bit smaller of a combine than me, but so we kind of figured this was the best way to do it. And he's filling up pretty quick over there with his, so hopefully we can make it down to a decent point before we really start to fill up here. But so yeah, I mean, if as you guys can see, this is a pretty spiffed up version of the N series gleaner here. Pleasant View Farms has been kind enough to let us have some early access to this combine. It's still a work in progress. There's still some things that need to be done, but if you are familiar with the N series previous to this one, or the one that's out there publicly right now, it is completely overhauled. This whole thing is just incredible compared to what it was. So I mean, the cab was pretty much bare, and he's got this thing looking really good. Lots of animations. So as you can see, the thresher is animated, those two buttons when you start the head up. The throttle is animated. The light switches are animated, each one. Working lights, regular lights. See those down there? Hazard lights are animated. I gotta turn them off. There you go. When you fire it up, the key switch starts. See that? If we hop out and we hop back in, the armrests come down, the door opens and closes, and the wheel comes down. He added this ag leader box here. He added gauges. He added an ashtray. He added a cup holder. He added everything on this instrument panel. The blinkers work. Unfortunately, I don't have anything mapped to my blinkers right now, but that switch right there is animated. So I'm not exactly sure what those numbers are right there. I think it's the hours that you have on it. Here, if we turn yeah, it's the hours. So the 1.3. So he just hasn't moved that quite yet to where he wants it. But yeah, that's the actual in-game hours that you have on the combine. So it's pretty sweet. He's completely UDIM'd the whole thing. Added texture to the ladder here. It's like diamond plated right there. He added the diamond plated steps that are actually on a gleaner there on the side. He added the stripes there where the Series 3 is. Added a gleaner name here on the back. That's not usually there. There's some tire options here. So he's got diamonds on the back for an option, or you can have the regular ribbed ones. He has floaters as an option. Well, I don't know if they're actually floaters, but they're big chunky tires. he put a new mesh here where the vents are, or whatever those are. So they're black now. They were like kind of a stainless steel type thing. He added a new auger inside the auger there. So like the spinny deal there. I don't know why I can't think of what that actually is, but he added that in there. So that is how it really is. He animated these pulleys on the side. He even added Goodyear belts on those pulleys, if you see them. I don't think there's a pulley on that one yet, but you can see there's a Goodyear belt on that pulley. It's pretty crazy, the stuff he's done to this. He is working hard on this, and it is one heck of a combine. So I don't remember what this thing, it was something with a grease something, I don't know, but he built that in Blender and added it. I've never seen one of those before. He was telling me about it. Sorry, I don't remember exactly what it is, but there's different grain tank extensions, but we were running the wood tank extension, so I figured we might as well just do that on this one as well. So new animations for chopping, so it's looking good. He has done one heck of a job on this combine. So it is detailed as all heck on the inside. The fact that he's animated all these switches to work, and man, what a difference. One of the better combines in Farm Sim in my opinion. So yeah, I am beyond happy that he allowed us to give this a go. So looks like Steve's over there full waiting on the grain cart. So I wonder what's going on there. Steve, how long you been waiting there? Man, I've been waiting for a while. Barry's taking so long. Yeah, well, he's we're kind of limited on what we're using right now to haul grain up to Butler's there. Well, we ain't ever gonna get this job done if I'm waiting for so long. Well, you just gotta be patient, Steve. We'll get this done. Just take it as it is and have fun with it. We're doing what we love right now. It doesn't feel like I love it sometimes. Yeah, we'll get it figured out, Steve. Steve, he's having a pretty hard time with farming the last few years, so I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but hopefully we can kind of figure out something there. If we need to lend a hand to him a little bit more, and I mean, he's always helping us, so maybe we need to help him more often, but yeah, well, it just seems like he's kind of getting hit with the bad luck a lot lately. His machines aren't working very well, and yeah, so I mean, luckily his equipment is good right now, and he's able to help with this field, because if he wasn't out here, this thing would be taking a long time. So hopefully I'm hoping that we can get past this waterway here and make a cut in all the way over where Steve is right there, but I'm not convinced that we're gonna make it. Really hoping we are, or else it's gonna be one heck of a haul over here for Barry, and he's not even moving yet, so maybe I need to be radioing him and telling him, you gotta be moving. But we might actually make it. I think we're actually gonna make it. Yeah, I think we're gonna make it. Good deal. I was hoping that's how this would work out. I wasn't too sure, but happy that he's not going to have to make a trek all the way around the field, so we'll throw our auger out for him. Let's get emptied. And he should be heading out behind us any second now. Just like that, we're empty, so he is getting pretty close to being empty, so we probably gonna have some gravity wagons moving there. So we got the D21 on our John Deere wagons, and he's got his 4020 hooked up to his Parker wagon there, so got the little open stations going on the wagons hauling grain up there just down the road to Butler's. So Butler's is a private owned grain trading, I guess, company. I mean, they farm themselves, but they just have, they're a pretty big operation, so they pretty much the whole east side of the county here they own. So this field is one of the only ones east side of the main highway there that splits the county down the middle that they don't own. So they're a pretty big operation, and they buy and sell grain, so they are open to us smaller guys and anybody around the area that wants to sell their grain off during the year. So we mostly sell, I mean, we don't really sell a ton to them, but if we do, it's going to be our oats this year. So we'll kind of see what the prices are when we get there, but they're about, pretty much our oats are pretty much ready to go. So we are probably right after we get done with this, we're going to be heading over to our back field there, 2 fields there, and getting those harvested. So maybe we'll see if Steve wants to join us, but we are gonna pay Steve for his equipment, because we're technically gonna pay him as rented equipment. So hopefully that will help him out a bit. I mean, we already have paid him for that. So anyway, let's get one more headline going. And then we'll start working on the other side of the field. Well, maybe we'll start working on the north side of this waterway here. And then we'll kind of meet up a little bit there. He is pretty much a pass and a half, and he's full, so he does not have a very big tank, let me tell you. But anyway, we'll keep on trucking here, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Hey, you awake over there? I'm not gonna answer him. He's not doing the call right. Hey, you awake over there? Steve, I'm not going to answer you unless you do the call right. Man, I ain't going to do that dumb thing. Then I'm not going to answer you. I just want some lunch. I said, why didn't you bring lunch? Well, I didn't think we'd be out here this long. You were here yesterday. You know how much we had to do. Yeah, well, I didn't think about it. Steve, it's only like 11 o'clock. Well, 11 o'clock is my lunchtime. You eat lunch at 11 o'clock? Yeah, because I get up early with my chickens. I got to get up when the rooster crows. I mean, I guess that's legit. You got anything that you can give me for lunch? No, I only got what I packed. Man, you got something you can give me. No, I don't have anything for you. Man, fine. I may have an apple. Man, I don't want no daggum apple. Well, then you're not getting anything from me. Weird cat to big dog. Yes, Steve. I might take that apple.